32's up.
Welcome back. I don't know how Zach does this, guys, but we're about to blow your. By we, I mean Zach.
Yeah.
Zach is about to blow your mind by way of our mouths.
Oh boy, that.
What I'm saying is, Zach came in my mouth.
I'm not
I just realized I have something.
I
can't be here
after he's finished.
Something just came up. I gotta.
Everyone, come on back, guys. Come on back. Hey, dude. Welcome back, guys. So, week 12, it happened. We're probably not going to go into it very much. If Zach lets us, we will. But we have a breakdown of all 5 leagues. Again, by we. I don't want to take any credit because Zach did his homework. He spit out some goods on general chat here and there, little sneak peeks. But then we have some people are locked up in their seeds. Some people, we're going to go over trades apparently.
Yep.
Very nice. Thanks, Zachary. And then we'll look at the playoff picture. Some things can change. Some people are destined for the playoffs. Nightmare is about to play out in 2 different leagues for me. It's a slow burn to missing the playoffs for me. How many playoffs are you in, Zach?
It's gonna depend. I'm locked into NFL and GA and JB
and 32.
I'm not locked in entirely to 32. I still have to win this week.
Okay.
I'm playing Philly, who's 1-15. That's why I'm saying I'm not technically locked in. If I lose, I could be out. Yes, I'm probably gonna win, so I'm essentially
3
locked.
leagues. Well done.
In my mind.
And
Pickle.
What?
Pickle. How many are you in? Do you know?
What do you want?
2.
2. Well done. Probably one more than me.
First.
Kyle, are you going to be in any?
First time.
It depends. Are we talking about all leagues or just NDL leagues?
We're just talking about NDL.
Just the
0.
NDL.
I'm in a fat 0 this year.
Fat 0. But you're only in 2 leagues. No, 3 leagues.
3 leagues. But one of them has been a disaster from the start, and then one I'm tanking for the first, rebuilding for the first time in 5 years, 4 years?
5 years.
And the other one I drafted to play for next year.
Me too.
What I'm saying is I suck at Dynasty.
Adrian, you're pretty though, and you're fun to be here with. Adrian?
2.
Good job, dude.
Yeah.
I'm probably only in 1. And I'm going to show you guys how to get a bye and then a round 2 exit. Okay? But round 1 for me, I'll just do it in week 12.
I just ask Zach when it comes to 15. Do I have to play this
15.
week?
Yeah, that's good. Which one are you in, Adrian?
I got SF2 and hopefully NFL, which I feel.
Dude, that's
we'll
awesome.
see all that.
JB?
That's fun.
We'll see all the breakdowns.
Fun. Okay. Well, good deal. So let's get all up inside of 32.
32.
All right. Trades.
There's a couple of interesting trades here, people. We're looking at that first one. That is between Adrian and Casey. Adrian, this is a tight end premium. Okay. Adrian's the Bears. Gave up Dalton Kincaid and a 24 second for Travis Etienne and a 24 first. Personally,
Smash it every day, all day.
Give me Etienne.
Is this
yes.
CP? Is this premium?
This is tight end premium, but give me Etienne.
I'll take Etienne all day.
Every day.
If I'm not competing,
I would take Kincaid, I think.
Yeah, if I'm not competing, I'll take Kincaid in the second.
The first is nice though.
Well, I have Hawkinson, so
there's no first. It's a second
Yeah,
and
there's
a fourth.
I thought you guys said
It's a Kincaid and a 24
I'm taking
second.
Kincaid for sure.
Kincaid and a 24 second for each.
A late second.
100%.
Dang, you had Hawk and Kincaid. That's fun.
yeah.
Yeah, I would have sold one of them.
Yeah, I love it.
I could see it.
I love it.
I know some people try a 2 tight end, even in tight end premium, even if you got 2 of the best tight ends. It's not a great strategy, in my opinion.
Because they're so
I agree.
volatile.
It's not just the fact that they're volatile. You only need to start 1, and you need so much more depth at all these other positions. Unless you're just stacked at your other positions, I'd be trading that second tight end for an upgrade somewhere else.
Yeah,
You
for-
can
Unless
get-
you had like top 3 or
Yeah.
whatever, 2 of the top 3.
my take is if you can get the tight ends that produce every week, and I consider that to be Kelsey, Hawkinson, used to be Mark Andrews, and Kincaid and Laporta. If you can get 2 of those, I'm keeping them both, and I'm starting them every week, unless I get something really juicy
if you
in
look
tight
at
end premium.
So I'll show you a team here and tell you. We'll just look at a team here after we can do the trades.
if you look at hang on a second.
It's Miami that we're gonna look
The
at.
top okay, so the top 7 right now scoring in 32. There are 7 tight ends that have 145 points or more. So if you're starting 2 of those guys, it kind of makes sense. But there are 24 wide receivers that are scoring that many points. And then there's like another 15 that are within 20 of 145. So you can go get the wide receiver 30, and that's basically the same as the tight end 8.
Great stat.
Like, and if you can start one of those guys because it's a flex position at that point because you've got your locked in 1 tight end and whatever. So if you're gonna go, I'm gonna start 2 tight end and a tight end premium. It needs to be 2 of the top 3 or 5. I
But
would.
look at
I'm not starting 2 if it's like
Anything outside of that, it just doesn't make sense.
If it's
I
like
hear you,
Hawkinson
but
and Joker, I'm not starting both of them. It's just if it's like the top guys.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
right. But
yeah.
but
If
it's
you have
just
the
a
top
flex.
guys.
Yeah.
It's just a flex though too. The premium's nice. The more teams
Hawkinson
there
and
are,
Laporta.
yeah, and that's
that's
great.
one-
Look at Hawkinson.
He's not in the playoffs. He's not going to make the playoffs. He's not even close to the playoffs.
Let me see. I need
He
glasses.
has
bro.
other
Which
problems.
team is this?
But he could have traded
Hawk and Laporta.
Hawk or Laporta and fixed those other problems.
Yeah, his running backs are almost as bad as mine.
There are Carmen. I'm not picking on him or anything. He loves his tight ends, and he's done this
Yeah.
many times.
I know it.
And it more often than
Listen.
not, it's not working out for him. Which is why look at his example. He could have gotten so much.
Like that's a spot where you could trade Laporta, and you could probably get like I don't know.
He
You
wants
could- you
a
could-
lot for both of these guys.
Yeah.
You should want a lot for Hawkinson, and you do want a lot for Laporta. But say you get like Tank Dell, Mike Evans. I don't know. I don't know
No,
who would
yeah.
take that trade. But like you start both of those guys every week instead of Hawkinson and Laporta, you're gonna do way better. I'm not saying you should make that trade for Dynasty. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like you can trade the 3rd tight end for like the 15th wide receiver, and you're gonna get.
I
the same
offered
point
him-
output.
I like it, Pickle.
I offered
That's well
him.
said.
Not suggesting you do it. Don't just go Laporta for Jordan Addison straight up. But
I think I
Wait,
offered
no, I would actually.
like it.
agree. I would
Mark
take
or
that.
not Mark. Evan Ingram and a first or was it first or a second for Hawkinson?
I would.
I would
probably
take
not.
Ingram and a first for Hawkinson.
And he said it wasn't even close.
Oh
I
no,
would
I'd
take
do that
Hawkinson
right now.
pretty easily.
I would,
Hawkinson.
I would take Hawkinson.
I have Hawkinson in 2 NDL leagues.
Value over replacement is huge.
That's why you hit it. Value over replacement.
Wait, you
The
disagreed
war-
with him, but you both took 2 different.
Yeah, I took
sides
the
of
opposite
trade.
side. I'm taking Hawkinson there.
You guys are taking 2 different sides for the same reason.
Oh no. I'm absolutely taking Ingram in a first.
Boom. Glad we agree on disagreeing.
No, now we just traded. But look at this,
We
Laporta.
make so many trades.
Probably so. Laporta is the 49th ranked player,
Now I gotta
right
look.
back to back with Brian Robinson.
Brian
Take
Brian
Dell's up there,
Robinson's
Jordan
killing it
Addison.
right now, though.
Yeah, well, but look at the beginning of the season. There's no way we would have thought that. Not I wouldn't have.
Bottom line,
And I would have
Adrian?
liked Brian Robinson pretty well.
I like it. The fact that we got people that say they'd rather have Kincaid, some people would rather say ATN means it's a pretty fair trade. So nice work.
I like it.
Well done. Next trade, and I think this is an absolute steal.
Whoa.
Okay.
What the fuck is
Um,
this?
Earl loves him some Jameson Williams.
Yeah, Earl just
Give
paid
up to
a,
Jameson, my dude.
Earl just paid a lot for Jameson Williams. Gave up 24 first
What is it?
and 3rd
What's it
for
looking
Jameson
like?
Williams. And that's a Tampa Bay, so that's a playoff first.
It's a late
A
first.
late first. I'd rather have the first and
Viewers.
third.
I would
You'll
still
see a trend with this trade.
Okay.
So If I could sell Jameson Williams for a first and a third, I'll do it.
Damn.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I bet.
I'll
bet
take the
Earl went after him.
116 and a third for JMO.
Yeah, this is like a Jalen Rager situation right now.
Yeah, he's right up there with
Could be
QJ.
a 0 someday.
Yeah, it's not even about the first, like who you're gonna get. You just want that liquidity. I would jump out of JMO.
Yeah.
And
Say, all right,
I'm still holding out hope.
Want another chance, so I'll take the pick.
All right, next
what,
one.
what are you holding out hope for, Jay?
I'm holding out hope for
Anyways,
Jameson
the next
Williams.
thing-
That was good. He's got potential.
He can't
Pickle just give me.
He
Damn, I
can be
didn't even
good.
notice that.
He can be good. He's still young.
Yeah, I'm holding out hope for him.
If you got
He
him on a
definitely has
taxi
a talent.
squad, if you got him taxi squad, hold. Just hold. Doesn't hurt
And
you.
also, just what I will say about him is he is so mother flipping fast that he needs to be on the practice field all off season. He needs to be in all of the camps. He needs to get on the same page as the quarterback, and he can't. His speed is so.
You know who else was really fast? Darius Hayward Bay.
The fact that I don't
Well,
know who
but
that
I mean,
is,
this is
means
a
I don't
Bama
want
kid,
any
though.
part
This
of it.
isn't a Darius Hayward Bay at a small school. This is a.
I
this
just had
is
to
a-
throw that out there. I know they're not
getting over it.
the same player, but
I mean,
Different-
he's
different
a great
archetypes.
talent.
but he was
Archetype is probably
drafted. He
similar.
was drafted in the first for his speed.
The translation
Oh,
is
oh.
Nicole Hardman or Justin Ross.
Let's see what Brian has to say. If premium is 1.7 or 2 PPR, it will matter more than anything. Less hard.
boy, if it was 2 PPR,
Just
that'd be-
find multiple. You're right.
Actually,
Dude,
I'm-
did I say 2 PPR in the
Yeah,
new
we said there.
Superflex?
Jake,
We haven't got there yet.
We haven't got
Ross
to it
2.0, you stinker.
did
Did Jake have a trade?
We haven't got to it yet.
Oh, okay.
He's jumped in late.
Okay. Premature.
A terrible trade.
Um,
Terrible
I think it's
trade.
fine.
So anyway,
Which one?
give me the first
Oh,
last trade here. Justin Ross and a second for Jerome Ford.
I think it's even.
It's trash for trash. I
What?
don't care about this trade.
Hey,
Let's
you
go
don't
to
like Jerome Ford?
Jerome Ford is going to be the one next year.
No,
Oh, stop.
Yes.
no.
That'd be pretty
How many
cute.
times have we seen a running back come back the year after they tear their ACL and other shit?
I've
and
seen
then
Nick
they
Chubb
play
do
for
it
2 games, they
already.
look fine, and then they sit out for the next 8.
It's different.
Nick Chubb is going to be back, but he's not going to be 100%.
It's different.
Well, I'm not even saying the Chubb
Chubb
thing.
is-
It'd be neat though.
I would have
Ju-
kept Ford.
Ford did well.
He was
Yeah,
on
but you
taxi.
re-roll on the
running
second,
back.
keep it liquid, add it to something else
He
for an
was-
upgrade over someone.
He was on taxi, so I guess I'd say I'd rather keep him on taxi than trade
And
him
it's a
away
late
for-
second too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ash-
That's
Oh.
Ford.
Ash
late second.
strikes again.
That's basically a third, guys. That's the 32nd pick, maybe.
Actually, a 4th round pick if you think about it.
It might be.
We don't ever think.
No,
in
I
10
did think
team.
about it. It's not Ford.
Still a 2nd round pick. All right, let's go look at the standings. I got to pull up my.
Late second and Jerome Ford's probably the same person.
Anyway.
No, because you got Jerome Ford in the 3rd, 4th. Anyways.
So we've
Same
got.
person.
So I've got a breakdown here of seeding, which can be a little hard to follow. So I'm going to focus on the playoff teams and things that are locked. In the AFC, Braxton won his division. He has locked up the 1 seed. He cannot lose it. Well done. You won a lot of games
What a pretender
well,
team. Oh
while
my
being-
goodness.
while being slightly below average. But you did good, Braxton. Nice work. You got a 1 seed.
Well done.
Is there a bye with 6 teams? I don't think
Look
so.
at that. Yeah, there is.
There's a bye. Nice work.
First and second seed get a bye. Look at his PA.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
disgusting.
Now-
Could you not ask for an easier schedule?
it's an easy schedule, but his PF is 4th in the conference, so it's respectful. It's not like he's coming in with
No,
like, an
no.
easy
I
PF.
but like
He did have
God, I
a very
would've
easy
killed.
schedule.
would have killed to have that PA.
We looked to he must have like bumped it up a little bit because I remember looking maybe
It used-
several weeks ago. His PF was not.
He
that
did.
high
He
compared to
did
the
just
rest of them.
lose Jonathan Taylor.
Oof. What's
Yeah.
the,
so
what's
we'll
the
see.
injury?
Thumb out 2 to 4 weeks. something
Hey
like that.
Zach, JB, hit me up.
I'm just gonna
Um,
write it out.
So
I
the
got
other
that.
teams that are for sure making the playoffs. Troy won his division. He can't lose his division. Renee tried really hard. Renee almost backdoored into the playoffs. And she might still, but I don't think so. A lot has to go her way. But Troy, nice work. You won your division. Well done. Tim, you won your division in the AFC East. Light work. I think that was the second worst division. So, but you're in. You're good to go. In the AFC West, I don't think this is over yet for division winner. Zach, is that correct?
That's correct.
So it could be Ash. It could be Zach. It could be Dan.
It cannot be Dan.
It can't be Dan. I'm sorry.
It cannot be Dan.
Sorry, Dan.
If Ash
It's a good run.
loses and Zach wins, Zach wins the division.
Correct.
Yep.
Do you want to put that breakdown on the screen, Zach?
No. We're good. It's a lot of text. It's hard to read. Anyway, but Ash is going to make the playoffs for sure. I think Zach is in as well, and then Cole has the other wild card. That's what I'm saying is what I think is going to happen. There are ways for not Dan, Ryan, the defenders. There are ways for Ryan to get into the playoffs. There's ways for Jacksonville or Renee to still get into the playoffs. But a lot of things have to go wrong for these other teams that have been contending and competing all year. I just don't think all those things are going to line up. So I've got Zach in as not winning the division, but coming in as a wild card. And then I've got Cole as the other wild card. So those are your 6 teams in the AFC. Zach, if you want more on the AFC, hit up Zach. He has a wonderful breakdown that he can copy and paste into your DMs. I could do that as well, but just talk to Zach. Questions from the crew?
We can put it in podcast. In the
Probably
podcast
should
channel.
instead of having 20 people DM Zach.
No. DM Zach.
Just the notes on the AFC. Ash can get the 2nd seed if he wins and Tennessee loses, because he holds better conference. No, hold on.
So like we were saying, Zach knows everything and knows how to explain it really well.
Well, it's just like it's a lot of what ifs, and it's like you're two.
If Tennessee wins, he's the 2nd seed. If he loses and Ash wins,
I'll be honest with you, it is hard to keep track of which team is which with all the non-uniform names.
This is my I'm in this conference, so I know everybody's team
Yeah.
by name. But the NFC, I don't know anybody.
if Tennessee wins, he's the 2nd seed. If he loses and Ash wins, Ash is the 2nd seed.
If they both win,
if they both
Tennessee's still the 2nd seed because he'll have
So,
conference.
but if New England can get the 2nd seed if LA and Tennessee both lose.
So it's still 2nd seed. The only thing that's for sure is, as far as seeding, is Braxton's the 1 seed in the AFC.
And then Cincinnati is either the 5 or 6 seed.
Is a wild card team.
Wild card. And yeah, there's a lot that can happen there. It's going to come down to who wins the West is the biggest.
All of that is about lines up with what we've been talking about for a few weeks. I had James in there at a certain point for predictions, and last week I still had him, and then Zach kind of pointed some things out, and we pivoted. But these are the same 6 teams we talked about more or less for the last 3 or 4 weeks. So.
Just for Renee's sake.
She has
basically, if everyone in front of her loses, she might have a chance to get in. But I didn't take the time or waste the time to do all the specific tiebreakers to see if she has a shot. So I'll give her a 2% chance.
Oh,
Renee,
yeah,
I had you at 2.1%, so that was, take that with a grain of salt.
She needs me to lose to the 5-11 Philly team. She needs Denver to lose. She needs something else to happen. I don't know. Anyway, and she plays a hard team, I think. I think she plays 49ers.
She has to win, and 3 teams that have been good consistently all have to lose.
Yeah.
And then you might not make it still. So in the NFC, it's way close. There's no seed that's for sure right now We do know that Jason K won the NFC North. I think that was kind of determined a while ago.
Yep.
We know that I think that's Todd is Tampa Bay.
Nope. That's
Uh,
Adam.
Adam. Nice work, Adam. You won the NFC South, so you're in the playoffs. John won the NFC East. I can't remember if it's John C or John L.
That's John Lake.
Nice work, John Lake, winning the NFC East. And the NFC West is to be determined. Those, you've got Roy and a couple other people there that could all make the playoffs.
Or none of them could.
No.
Sure.
Roy, Dave, and Brandon could all make those are probably the three favorites to make the playoffs right
They
now.
will all make the playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
why
What
they're the
was it, one
favorites.
game ahead? Did he? Yeah, whatever.
No matter the outcome, no matter if Arizona loses, he's in the playoffs because he has the tiebreaker over New Orleans.
Okay.
Yes.
I was gonna say that would be a tiebreaker situation. No.
Yeah, conference record will be the
Yeah.
tiebreaker.
Nice. Good job, all three of you. Scoundrels. Whatever. I can't read that. Yeah,
That's
you suck.
69ers and the Basket Weavers.
It's like the Lions for the last 60 years. Just the
So-
punching bag.
So we do have the 6 teams that are in the playoffs. For sure, it's those 6 teams. Seeding to be determined at yet. But I think at one point in the season, Jason K was like 8-0, 9-0. He's 11-5, so he's looking very beatable these days. But that's all we've got for 32.
Basket Weavers and 69ers. Can they be any more opposite?
Clunge buckets.
Clunge. God dang it.
At
That's
least
a
you're not
bad
making
one.
playoffs.
Tried to not say it.
Good
No.
God.
All right. Where are we going next?
I've been thinking about it all week.
Let's see. We'll go to JB.
I still don't know what it is. JB.
It's probably an outhouse of some sort.
All right, guys. Buckle up. This one
Wow.
is a little more clear.
Hey, look, that was me.
I would take Mark Andrews all day.
Hell of a deal. Hell of a deal.
Well, we all talked about it that week before it happened, so
We did.
Yeah.
Stand by.
it made sense.
I'm getting there.
It's
I'm almost
not.
there.
If I was trying to
Almost
win
there.
now, I'd want Mark Andrews.
Oh,
No.
Wait.
Because Mark Andrews is on IR.
oh God.
Just screwing
dang
you
it.
guys.
You got that.
That was such a good trade. At least he got 22.611 points, though. That's
Yeah.
solid.
That was a low week for him.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
he had
that's
22 points on 12 catches,
14 catches,
14 catches,
Oh my!
16
I've never
targets.
seen such a high floor. My God.
14 catches on what, 80 yards?
Against Baltimore, too.
Man.
So, yes, killer
Unstoppable.
trade. Well done taking
I'm sorry.
advantage
It's
of Roy.
I can't hear you.
I've been taken advantage of before.
I haven't heard injury
This
prone in a
season.
while. Is Keenan Allen injury prone? Huh, guys?
He,
like-
he gets
he's
injured.
like
I don't
like
think
40
anyone's
years old,
injury-
isn't he?
I don't think anyone's injury prone. I think injury prone is you just get injured a lot, or you just get injured here and there. But
Injury prone is for specific injuries. Hamstring is easy to re-aggravate.
soft tissues, sure.
Soft
Liz
tissue. The year after for ACLs, compensatory injuries are also a big problem, but that's not necessarily injury prone long term.
Someone say Liz Frank.
Yeah. That's the fracture in your foot.
Liz Frank.
I don't think
Debo.
that's very common.
Debo,
Marquise Brown had it.
Yeah, so did
Travis
Deebo
Etienne
Samuel.
had it.
Travis
Well, I
It-
know
Etienne.
a lot of
happened.
people have had it.
A
It's-
lot.
It's a
So
high,
we'll just say he's
rated-
been pretty healthy this year.
high rate
He
of
has
re-injury.
very well said. He has been nice and healthy. I'm sure right now he just tore his ACL, but besides that,
Getting into bed.
amazing.
I mean,
He hurt his little hand.
Good guess.
Allen not playing against me next week would be nice.
And then Rizzo ended up hitting up Jim. Jim
Dude.
came out of the ashes. Not sure where he came
Nice.
from, but very
No,
nice to see you come
this is
around, Jim.
fucked. This is not close for me.
Lamar got dealt from Jim's team to Rizzo's team. Jim ended up getting Kirk Cousins, a first and a second.
A lot of people are probably taking Lamar.
Yeah. I would. If
Kirk
you're
Cousins is
competing,
close to a 0 for me right now.
how is I'll tell you right
It's a
now.
late. It's a late first.
Why do you
He's
say
locked
that
in.
was a 0?
Locked
He's
into the 3
4
seed.
fucking Achilles. He's already not the most mobile quarterback, and he's what,
Which he doesn't
mid
need a
30s.
Achilles if
never-
not
He's
mobile.
mid 30s. He is not a 40-year-old quarterback. It's not happening.
He's had the best 2 years of his career, the last 2 years.
Yeah, well,
And
those are
he's
behind
not-
him now because he tore his fucking Achilles.
He's not ever
really?
made his fantasy living on being
I
mobile.
don't see it. I don't see it the same way.
I don't either.
He's
I'll
gonna
sell him
stand.
to you.
He's gonna. Oh, I'll take him. I
I
bought him
don't
for
have
20.
any
I bought him for
That'd be cool.
I'll give
25
you Zach
seconds.
Wilson in a second.
Ooh, the second I would take it.
Still don't love that trade for you, Mitch, but I get it.
Kirk for
I
a
don't-
25 second.
Yeah, he's also on like a 1 year, and he also costs like $65.
That's because I'm going to
What?
drop him and pick him up
Kirk?
again. 32.
But then,
NDL 32.
but then you just
That might be
wasted-
hard to do.
Yeah, but
Somebody else will drop something and
If all
snipe
these
you.
people have got him close to a 0, I should be able to get him for $59, I think.
I'd drop him right now then if you want to try that in the off season and any kind of good news.
Off
and-
season's hard, but
Oh, do we have a chat?
But
Is that what happened?
oh, Julian Edelman, thanks, Jake.
It's wrong.
We
Guess
had to go
what?
all the way
Julian
back
Edelman's
to
gonna be in
Julian
the-
Edelman to
The
prove my
Hall of
point.
Fame, probably.
I
Jake, we
keep-
usually do SF2 last.
yeah,
How
actually,
long should I wait to come back?
we're skipping it this week.
We just wing it, Jake. We don't even know what we're doing.
I can talk about SF3.
I think we talked about it before we went live, didn't we? We
Sorry,
forgot to
yeah.
live.
Playoff picks for SF3 next year.
Yeah, so he
no
got
particular
so
reason.
Jim just got later pick, right? But it's a 12 team league actually, so it's not going to be too bad. But he's locked into the 3 seed, so later round first and Cousins for Lamar. Give me Lamar. Kirk
So
Cousins
easy.
is on
It's a
a
super flex. This is-
$44.
That would still be a travesty in one quarterback.
I don't know. I like Cousins, but give me Lamar. That's not close.
I
But
paid
you also
Cousins
have to
for
find a
15
trade
years.
partner, right?
Obviously,
Trade partners just don't grow on trees.
in the situation, the guy getting Lamar is probably competing. So it's a good move to get a competitive quarterback to really help your
Yes.
team after losing Kirk. So it's a great trade for both candidates. They're both getting what they want out of that trade. So it's a good trade.
I think it's a pretty horrible trade, personally. I think Lamar is extremely more valuable, much more valuable. I would have wanted more, but he did also get a second on top of it.
As
So
extreme as
hopefully-
Jay usually is, I agree with him here.
yeah, I think he got Lamar very inexpensively. But
Whoa,
good
wait a minute.
get.
What?
Hmm?
He had. So he has Herbert. Why would? I'm sorry. I'm thinking
Superflex.
single quarterback. Yeah, I totally am
Hold on,
thinking
I
no,
did
no.
this
single
last
quarterback.
week and everyone
I-
roasted me.
I would have been the first one to say shit if this was one QB.
Oh yeah, no. But now
I
he's
was so
going-
like, wait a minute. Why didn't he get Herbert instead? Oh yeah, this is this is super flex.
Now he's locked into the 3 seed, and I'll go over that playoff picture right now that I came up with all by myself, with Justin Herbert and Lamar Jackson, and then Gardner backing him up just in case something weird happens. That's
Gardner Minshew.
that's super solid. Good job, Rizzo. Okay, so the playoff picture. Start with the AFC. Las Vegas, which is me, my lone playoff team. Las Vegas with a win and a pit loss will
Or
take
a
the
pit
1
loss.
seed. What?
Or a pit loss.
Or a pit loss.
Yes. So
Yeah,
if you
I'm pretty
lose and
much-
he loses, you still get the 1 seed.
Right on. I'm pretty much set to win that game, but anything can happen. Then either Pitt or me will take the 2 seed. We'll flip flop. Tennessee, Joe, big dog. Well done, man. Wins the division with common games. Tiebreaker over.
Oh my!
Houston.
How did you guys let this happen? I blame
John-
you, John. I blame John.
We didn't trade. Well, yeah, John did trade. John
It
did
wasn't
make a
my
trade.
fault. That's for damn sure.
Did John trade any after like the beginning of the season? I didn't
Yeah.
remember his name. Did he?
I think he traded Debo for Cup or something like that. Those were
That was at
two
the
of
very beginning, though. That was
Yeah.
before the season.
That was before the season.
I don't
Still.
think he traded in season.
No, I know. Jason K did. I think.
Well, Jason Cade traded a ton, not towards the latter half, but Yeah, it was tricky. There's some trades, huh? Oh, that was the Ritter. He traded for Ritter and then traded Ritter away about 3 or 4 times. But besides that,
He made one trade like week
That was hilarious in chat, by the
3.
way. I roasted him, and I'm he immediately turns around. Oh, yeah.
who, Joe?
Yeah. No.
Should have pulled up Joe's
John.
trades so you can see.
Joe's trades.
John traded
on.
Yeah,
for
to see how-
Ritter, and I like lit him up for it. And I was like, he's not a starting quarterback. And he trades him like 3 days later. He
See
goes,
who
now
the-
I can talk shit too.
See who the culprit was.
Oh yeah.
Joe didn't make any trades
Yeah.
during the season.
Joe's been pretty chill this season.
September 27th.
Sorry, the one trade. He sorry, the
You got
one
that.
trade. Yes, he made
Yeah.
one trade. Like that would have been week 3 or week 4.
Read that trade off.
That's so many picks.
It's just
Sure.
all of his thirds and fourths in 1 second.
Pretty much Eckler for Montgomery, which
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, that was at the
second.
beginning of the season.
which it could have been. I mean, it's fairly even. Montgomery's been scoring some points.
This is also when Jason started getting angry at me because I wouldn't take David Montgomery.
Jason K. Yeah, that was everyone.
Well,
So
Jason
then-
W is mad at me all the time.
With love. So Joe, well done, man. I don't know how you did it. I gave you a bunch of shit, and
Oh,
yes,
my
I
God.
did roast you over your spending a first for
Everyone gave him shit.
what's
and
his
I
name?
always say don't count Joe out. He makes these weird, crazy trades, and
I was giving everyone shit just for what that's worth.
We were both right there. The trade was still shit, but he also is still making the playoffs. And I didn't really. I still thought he had a trashy team. But
he
then
started
got
one
extra-
in 5.
Not many. I mean, a bunch. Yeah.
So hold on. Does Adrian have any chance of winning the division there?
No.
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 You lost the headers.
Yep, I lost my doubleheader.
He has it would be common game tiebreaker, and that goes to Tennessee.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
then
and then LA.
Chiefs
which
are
is
locked
Roy.
into, I assume. Oh,
Well,
'cause
no,
conference.
Roy's locked into the 4 seed. I don't know how he's locked in already because he just lost again, but I guess he was over.
Because if we tie, so if he loses and I win, he has conference record over me.
Hmm. So he's locked into the 4 seed, and then Kansas City, which is you, has tiebreaker over Adrian with conference record in the event of a week 13 loss and a Houston win. So Adrian can make the playoffs if
Cannot.
No, I'm done.
The 4 and 5 seed, it's just to be clear, and these super flex leagues, the 4 and 5 seed don't matter who's what seed because they play each other anyway, and they automatically play the 1 seed, whoever wins. So they don't actually matter, but it's locked to LA and KC. No one else
Okay.
can make the playoffs.
Come on,
I think this
Adrian.
is the
How
first
did
So
they not play
Adrian-
out first?
First
Are
year
you
I had
out of it?
Yeah,
And it's the first year I've in the playoffs.
imagine that.
Oh, I thought you must have been talking about a different league in chat, but I thought you still had a chance in JB. God dang, you got a good team too,
NFL.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Oh, that was NFL. Damn, your team's scary. Okay, NFC Detroit. Well done. Who's that? Mache? No, let's see.
No,
I like
yeah, it
people
is.
love
Mache.
the- Yeah, Mache. So Mache locked it up. Well done, brother. Then New Orleans wins, 2nd seed with a win or a Tampa Bay loss. Tampa Bay with a win and a New Orleans loss will take seed number 2. Rizzo is locked into seed number 3. Then Tampa Bay or New Orleans, whoever doesn't win the division, will take seed number 4. And then James, you did it. JB made the playoffs. I'm not sure if you made the playoffs in this league before. Well done. I've been giving your team shit for a long time, but look at that NFC South, the standings: 11-5 for Saints, 11-5 for Tampa Bay, 10-6 for Atlanta and the Jameses.
Why
Well done,
why
man.
didn't you point out the AFC West standings?
Oh, AFC West. Oh wow, yeah, I didn't notice that. I wasn't looking at that page. 13-3 for the Raiders, 12-4 for LA, Roy, and then KC and Zachy has an 11-5 record. Killer PFs. I mean, dude, that was a very fun division, and really we've been the toughest division since JB started. Not that the other ones aren't competitive, but really wish you guys sucked a little bit more. At least Renee was out of it this year because she's usually dominating pretty hard too. NFC West, only Rizzo really led. I'm not sure what happened to Chris. Chris had a good team early on, and last year it was dominant. And then Mache really ran away with the NFC North. So good job, guys. I guess we're all locked in to the playoff picture there. No ifs.
No ifs.
Just the seeding will be
Yep.
a little bit, will change a little bit. But good job. That's JB. Joe. Oh, Joe's here. Hello, Joe.
Fucking division.
How does strength of victory work? Joe says is a combined record of all the teams you beat. Assuming if you beat a team twice, you would count them twice.
Correct. Strength of victory. We have it.
What's up, Joe?
Wait, did we get there? I can't remember in the breakdown. I might have gotten there once, but it's impossible to look at strength of victory right now, for the most part, because there are you play 17 teams, so there's 17 game difference potentially. Well, not quite 17 because you didn't win all 17 teams, but there are too many games that can adjust unless someone's just got a huge lead.
Hey, there's Roy. Nice.
Yeah, what up, Roy? And
So
I'm
yes,
not sure if you heard me, Joe, but it serves to say it again. I bashed you super hard. Not you personally, but your team. Well done making the playoffs, man. Not sure if you just tuned in. And then Roy, what up, brother? He said, put Keenan Allen's stats up against Andrew's fantasy football points. I'm with you, bro. Hey, you had to do it. No one wanted to do it. You didn't want to do it, but props for doing what it
Yes.
takes.
I wanted to do it.
I definitely think someone wanted it to happen.
Very
Kyle
sweet.
wanted to do it. Yes, Kyle's
Yeah.
the only one that want. I mean, I'm happy to not have Andrews in my division anymore. So
I'm happy to not have a 1-year contract on Keenan
You still got
Allen anymore.
Laporta, so
Yeah,
he does.
much easier to part with an Andrews when you have a Laporta.
yeah.
It's really easy to part with an Andrews when you're in the playoffs and he goes on the IR.
By
Yeah,
the way, for
true.
all the people that are out of playoffs, Mark Andrews is on the block in AFC.
Why don't you keep him?
I don't want him.
You're just.
Are you not planning on competing next year again?
Oh, I have George Kittle. I'll be fine.
George Kittle
No.
sucks.
Kittle's trash.
All right, how about which league you want, Zachy?
We'll go NFL.
Pickle, you're cutting out.
NFL.
Yeah, right before Kyle.
Where is that, Kyle? That was Kyle.
Jay, was it
All
you?
right.
If it wasn't you, it was
NFL.
Kyle.
It wasn't me. Yeah. I guess I should have nailed that one. That one I should have got that pretty easily.
It's okay. He's not very good with tech.
No trades in NFL league.
Boo. What is wrong with you guys?
I want to be in this league so bad.
I'm paralyzed. I'm paralyzed in
Wait,
NFL.
go to what's the team we like? The Giants.
Hold on.
Joe,
I think it's the
Joe.
Giants.
what
Oh,
happened?
I wanna be the-
Although
you
you
know-
did beat Denver last week, which
The Giants and the Browns.
I want to be
I
the
don't know
Giants
how that
because they got a
happened.
football sticking out of their head.
But
Giants
Joe,
and Browns.
hey Joe, why didn't you take my trade today? God dang it, man. We could have talked about it. You don't like Jordan Love anyway. But yes, your team in NFL is really bad.
I love it.
Dude, me too.
Oh, I love it.
It's good.
All right, so in NFL,
Hopefully
Just
you've been okay, Joe. We haven't heard much from you this year. Little here, little there, but hopefully
Our
you've been
interaction
all right.
is at an all-time high right now.
You're not trading, dude. Didn't you know 25 picks are all the rage?
I'll take your 25s
Yeah, I'll take all the 25s. Thank you.
He's not-
because I'm likely blowing this team up next year. So I'll take all the 25s.
I tried to give him a first and second for Love. I figured it was worth a shot, but I figured it would also
give
be
me
rejected.
love every time.
I
Why don't
know.
you trade a first and second for your QB 22?
Look at
Me?
what he is in the last 8 weeks.
I also spent a 25 first on Derek Carr.
Let's say it.
Gross.
That's
Hey,
disgusting.
I have some
Oh, I'd
snake
do it
oil to
again.
sell you in SF2.
I do it
All
again
right.
right now.
Yeah,
So, AFC side,
Snake oil.
I've got the 1 seed locked up because of conference record. Baltimore Todd will be the 2nd seed.
Easy QB1.
Miami is got the 3rd seed locked up, and then Jacksonville wins the division if he wins or Tennessee loses. Because Jacksonville holds common games tiebreaker over Indy and Tennessee.
Hmm.
So Tennessee can only get into the playoffs or win the division if he wins and Jacksonville loses.
Hmm.
So Adrian is fighting for the division this week.
I need
play
everyone but the division winners to lose. I need everyone to lose, and then I still probably will miss the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's so much that can happen with the 5 and 6 seeds depending on like cut and clear if Cleveland and Vegas win, they're the wild cards. But if they either one of them loses or both of them lose, and then these other 9 and 7 teams win, it just becomes a very, very, very messy situation. And in that situation, Tennessee can only make the playoffs if he wins his division.
So Cleveland and Tennessee can win and in.
Vegas and Tennessee, or Vegas and Cleveland win and in.
Go ahead and click on Cleveland real quick.
Oh
Tennessee
yeah, click on
plays-
Cleveland. Oh, Mitchell, well done.
All right. So winning in, I didn't remember their matchups.
Tennessee
Buffalo.
plays Seattle.
Who plays Seattle?
Tennessee plays Ash.
But Ash just lost JT in this league.
Yeah, he's 13-3.
Shot to
Yep.
the
JT
heart.
didn't up that.
Stupid.
Did he have someone on
You're
bye as
too
well?
late.
Zay Flowers on bye. No JT.
So he'll start Hurts, Montgomery, James Cook, Drake London, Amon Ra, Kittle.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good team.
Yep.
Who plays him?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
That's a tall task. I
don't worry, he's gonna start
Adrian, you
slow.
get
I play Renee.
49ers, so you've got it would take a monumental meltdown on your
On paper,
part.
it looks good, but I also don't have Allen, so I got to play Baker.
Baker's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. He's not Allen.
I mean, obviously,
So,
you're always nervous if
Yeah.
you're playing Mayfield over Allen.
yeah.
So Jay,
Not a gimme.
I think you've got like a 1.5% chance to make it, less than Renee in 32. Now what the Earl and Cleveland, if Earl can jump Jason if he wins and Jason loses.
Jason K.
Yep.
Cleveland.
So
Well, great. Well, it was a good run. You guys.
we will see how that all plays out at the end of this week. NFC side's way more clear cut. Giants 16-0.
What a showing.
Job well
Yeah.
done, Wes.
Click on that team
You
real
pulled
quick.
it off. I couldn't.
16 and 0.
I mean, you got one more to
Yeah,
go
let's look at his
still.
roster.
Let's just see what that 16-0 team looks like.
One more to go still.
Yeah, that's a 16 right there.
Yeah. Anyway,
Schedule wise, who do you play? You play. Ooh. Yeah, this is the one. This is the Raiders. He is playing for his
Can we see the Raiders
playoff
team real
life.
quick?
What?
Raiders have a good team.
Do they have a good team? Let's see the
Come on.
Raiders team.
I just can't remember if they have a good team or not.
I
Nah.
agree.
Here, I'll show you roster's page.
Boo.
Jalen Hurts, Brock Purdy,
Team sucks. Actually,
Pacheco,
not that bad.
Ayuk. So he's playing for his life against the best team in the league. I think the best team in the league. Does he have the most PF?
I would have to assume so. I mean, that's insane. Yeah, he's got it by 75.
Yeah, him and I were pretty close, and he
70.
pulled away by 70 points
My
almost.
God. What a team.
Such
And his
good
PA
number,
is
Wes.
just tiny.
It is, but it doesn't. I mean,
He would have won anyways, but yeah, wow.
he
Awesome.
might have lost a couple of games like I did, but I mean, there was no stopping that machine.
Yeah.
So we got Giants 1 seed. Seattle will be the 2 seed, regardless of his outcome because of tiebreakers. Tampa Bay at 12-4 wins the division and the 3 seed. 4 seed for the North. If Chicago wins, he wins the division. If he loses and Minnesota wins, Minnesota will win the division and be the 4 seed. If Chicago wins the division, Carolina will be the 5th seed, and then Minnesota the 6th seed. If Minnesota wins, then the division, then the Bears will be the 5 seed, and the Panthers will be the 6th seed. So that 5 seed, if they win, better hopes that 6 seed wins. They don't have to play West the following week. And that is it for NFL. So let's go to GA. I'm making him wait for it.
I love it. I love it. Just freaking skip that league, man.
Oh. Making him wait.
All right, we got a couple trades
Text him, tell him
going on
right now.
That's actually hilarious.
So the first trade we had was that's not Joe, is it? Is it Joe?
Yeah, it's Joe.
Joe
Jets.
gave up Shaheed Musgrave, which I can't believe he gave up Musgrave, but I guess he's getting another Packer 25 first and a 25 second for Damian Pierce and Singletary, the combo in Houston, Odell Beckham, and then Jaden Reed.
I actually like the Jaden Reed side. I'm assuming Jets are a playoff team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the Reed
Well,
side.
so is the Browns too, right?
We'll see.
I'll take Jaden Reed.
I'm thinking they're
Dameon
pretty
Pierce.
close.
Yeah,
Damian Pierce doesn't work out. You got Devin Singletary.
Yeah,
Right.
that you have the combo of a good backfield. You have Odell Beckham Jr.,
Yeah.
who
And they're
is
25 late picks, I would imagine.
basically a wide receiver too. And then Jaden Reed looks just amazing. He's wide receiver 7 over the last 8 weeks.
He's not blowing it out of the park, but if you look at his stats,
Very solid.
his fantasy numbers are good, but not his stats. Not yet.
I think every single catch I see him make is like a.
He's only got like 4
solid
receptions
catch.
for
When you're looking at
46
the
6
last
yards.
8 weeks, you say he's wide receiver 7 over the last 8 weeks?
Yeah.
Week 5 through 12? Week 4 through 12?
Yeah.
All right, while you look up that stat, we'll go to the next one. So we have the Jaguars put up Jordan Addison and Mark Andrews to who's Jags? I don't know the AFC's.
That is Ramos.
Ramos and the Jags gave up Addison and Mark Andrews to Renee. Renee gave up ETN and Nico Collins.
Dude, Renee, I almost had ETN. Renee got way more by holding off.
That's wrong.
Okay, just back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's way wrong.
Yeah,
What am I looking at?
I don't know what you're
Wait,
looking
what's wrong?
Is it 4 weeks?
his stat.
I'm mixing up my stats that I
Oh.
regurgitate
Last
from
4
time to
weeks.
time.
I would believe last 4 weeks.
It looks much better than the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, wide receiver 10,
Who is?
Jaden Reed.
Fun.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Jeez.
No, 9 through 12, he's wide receiver 7. So it's the last 4 weeks, my bad.
Wow. Jaden Reed. Jeepers.
But last 8 weeks, he is wide receiver like 28 or something.
33.
33. That's what I said.
Ramos is competing, so I think that's why he probably made that trade.
Hey, that's an amazing trade for Ramos.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
trade.
like
I like it.
I
don't
mean, it's
know
an
why-
amazing trade for that's an amazing trade for Renee too.
I don't think so.
I like the ETN.
What's
I'd rather.
what's I think Ramos won on both
I prefer
players.
the Addison side myself.
It's not tight end premium.
Yeah, but
But
Jordan
why?
Addison.
I think I.
Yeah, but this
I
is
think I'd
Addison
rather-
without Jefferson.
I think I'd rather have ETN.
I don't
But
give a
it's-
fuck
Even
about
Addison
this.
without-
But it's
if I'm
pretty close.
trading
It's a very close trade.
If I'm trading for Addison,
I
I'm
don't
not
think so.
playing for this year.
She's
No,
not playing for
and
this
she's
year.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. I take the Addison side.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
trade.
but this is Addison without Justin
Jefferson,
Jefferson. But
right.
last 4 weeks hasn't been great. He
No.
had 2 weeks that were good, and then the other
Well,
ones. were-
last week was atrocious.
Call Devonta Smith and T. Higgins and see how they're doing.
So
Call
what?
up Nico, see how he's doing.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Those other guys don't matter.
Nico
Nico
Collins is
matters,
on the
and
same side as
ETN matters. Any other ancillary piece in the world doesn't matter than the pieces in this trade.
A lot of people are pretty.
Sorry,
hyped
Nate, but
over
I like
Addison,
I like
but,
the ETN Nico side.
like,
Oh,
I like.
Renee's
I,
a big girl. She don't care.
yeah,
she
I like
got-
Addison a lot, but like his average points per week is 24th. Like
Yeah.
it's not like he's a bona fide stud right now.
Who?
So Addison, I love him.
Right.
I like him. I want him. I'm
No,
just
I'm
saying,
with
like,
you.
he's not like lighting the world on fire.
I
It
don't
was-
think JJ would be lighting the world on fire right now either.
Probably.
Yeah, he would.
See, I'd rather have
Dobbs-
Nico over Addison, and I would rather have ETN over Andrews. Not
I'd rather have both those players. You're right.
If you think JJ is
They're-
bad with Dobbs, but Addison's good with Kirk, but then everyone's out on Kirk, then you can't be in on Addison.
I'm not out on Kirk.
Right.
I am.
no, Kyle.
Yeah.
Well,
so
Kyle's
you-
stupid when it comes
so
to
you-
quarterbacks. when he talks about a quarterback, just ignore him.
I provide
because
so
he-
much
quarterback.
content. I don't even have to say anything.
his opinion on quarterbacks is absolute garbage. Just
I
walk
think
away,
Mike
don't
Jensen's good.
listen.
I think that's a good trade for both teams. What's the next one?
All right. So we had Bill. Look at Bill trade.
Jake got
Yeah.
on to watch because I told him it was SF2.
Ah, what an idiot. Oh my
He's
god.
so
Got
stupid.
him.
If I do it
Bill
enough
gave up.
time, he'll never believe me, and then he'll miss it on accident.
Yeah, you cried wolf.
why doesn't he just watch it the whole time?
Thank you, Roy.
All right, let's get to this trade. Bill gave up Quentin Johnson. and a
Adrian's got somewhere to be.
second. Yeah, bed, sleep. And Earl gave up Debo Samuel.
What is
Listen,
Devo's
I don't know
salary?
If you are in a league with Earl, just fucking shovel offers to him. You never know what Earl's
He's
gonna love.
Oh
or
no,
make
I
fun
see
of
the
you for.
same trade up there.
Yes, that's why I said it's a trend. I wish I had
JMO.
him.
Oh my god! If I
I
had,
have JMO in SF2. Is he in NFC?
No, I
No,
traded.
no, he's
J-Mo
AFC.
to Earl in SF2.
I'm in the worst conference.
What did you
Hey,
get?
hey, I'm in your conference.
I
What
don't
did you
know,
get?
but I liked it.
I had to give you Sam Howell.
I
So he
can't
gave
remember.
up a second or a first and a third. I think he got JMO from you for cheaper. I think.
Oh,
Hold on.
I'm probably.
I think it was a
We can
first.
look.
Maybe I don't know. Who knows? But
Yeah,
yeah,
I can't remember.
get
But
your guy, Earl. Get your guy.
hey, hell yeah. Hey,
Try to
Earl,
get him for less.
you're
but, you know,
active,
get-
bro. And a lot of times, even if you're not good at this game, which I was very bad, you just keep doing it. And you think, oh, I'll never do that again, or that worked, and then you just keep working it out. So good
And
job,
you know
bro.
what? You know what? It's fun.
And it's
It's a lot more
fun.
fun to do
Amen.
this and trade.
To
than
all
not.
you people
Amen.
it's
You're
not
right.
trading all the time, you're not having fun and you're not getting better.
Yeah, eat a bag of them, right?
Yeah, a whole
Yeah,
bag.
make my team better while
Big
you're
bag.
getting better at yourself. You know.
All right, let's go to the standings, and I'm gonna run through this. We're gonna go through the AFC first. So we've got a common denominator here. Zach, and KC is the number 1 seed, standing by himself.
Attaway.
And
Zachary.
you are really
You're lighting it up.
hitting, all these leagues this
You're
year.
doing good, man. All these leagues are gonna get dissolved next year.
Who is that? Dude, no, Zach's a different man.
If I win all 5 leagues, I'm just done. I'm gonna go out on a high note, winning all 5 leagues, and say see y'all later.
Mic
I
drop.
hope
Better
I
not.
hope you lose.
No,
Every,
I would
He'll be coming second 5 times.
No, I don't want to do it, Joe. I want to show Joe up and win them all.
There you go.
How many did
Then we
Joe
got-
win in a year?
No,
Ramos.
so he made every one in 1 year, and he got second in all of them.
Oh,
Oh,
That was
I
like
would-
2020, I think, something like that.
I'd way rather have that than he did last year, where he made 3 of them and lost in all of them. No, he made 3 of them, not all of them. You're talking about the same year. That was last year,
No.
unless he did it again.
I thought it was
either
2
last
years
year or
ago
the year
because
before.
Jason got his Super Bowl win. When did Jason win? Because he got it versus Joe.
2021. It's 2021.
2021. Joe made every league and lost them all.
Joe, where are you?
Joe
Oh,
won
look, he
GA
said-
last year.
He said that was 21.
Yeah.
So 2 years ago. He said I won GA last year. Oh, Joe did?
Yes, he did.
Oh, I thought he lost all. Oh, last year.
Revenge.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
2021, he lost them
Revenge
all.
game.
Yeah.
All right, so Jacksonville and Ramos, right? Ramos, with a week 13 win, and the Jets with the week 13 win and a
Well-
Jacksonville loss will make the 2 seed. And then New York or Jacksonville will be the third seed based on the winnings. The 4 seeds is Cincinnati, which is
James.
James. I keep on getting him and Ash mixed up with those teams. So James with the win or a Cleveland loss, Cleveland with a win and Cincinnati loss. So either one of those can win the 4 seed.
Hmm.
So it's a win and you're in.
Losing,
If
you're
you
out.
lost, yeah, you're out. The 5th seed is Tony.
Got that
Tony and
one
the
locked up.
Chargers. Yeah. Yeah, he's there. And then the 6th seed should be Miami. And is that Ryan?
Yep, that's Ryan Trim.
Ryan, even with a week 13 loss and the Cleveland win, he holds the tiebreaker for a better conference record. So it looks like it's all those teams, with the exception of Cincinnati and Cleveland, it looks like. Whoever wins, they're in. So when we look at the NFC, we have Tampa Bay and I forget. That's Nick, right?
Yeah, that's
and
Nick.
Tampa Bay. With a win or a Philly loss, he gets the 1 seed. Philadelphia with a win and a Tampa Bay loss, Philadelphia will get the 1 seed because Philadelphia holds the tiebreaker with head-to-head if they end up tied. So Jason K can make the 1 seed if he wins, and if Nick loses. So whoever wins and the other one loses, they probably pretty much 1 and 2 seed,
Not
with the
quite.
exception of Braxton.
So
So
Braxton is either going to be, so it's still up in the air. So either Tampa Bay or Philadelphia can get the 1st seed. 2nd seed will either be Tampa Bay, Philadelphia, or San Francisco. And then the 3rd seed will either be Philadelphia or San Francisco. Right? So
Yeah. Correct.
Braxton won his division. He'd be either the 2nd or 3rd seed. Jason K won his division. He'll either be the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd seed. And then Nick won his division, and he'll either be the 1st or 2nd seed.
damn, Nick was good, dude.
Yeah.
So, okay, sorry, keep going.
Yeah. And it sucks because he took what's his name? Evans. I dropped Evans because of his salary, and he beat me out, I think, by $1 on waiver.
That kills.
What?
And he just crushed this year. Damn,
Yes.
he's been so good.
Oh, I know.
Except what's crazy, his PF is like almost 170 something like that lower than Jason.
Who? Me?
Yeah,
Jason K, right?
I
Oh, no.
I guess it's just
Yeah, Jason W.
you're Atlanta. Jason W.
Yeah,
Atlanta.
yeah.
You got your PF's way better than his, but you just couldn't get it done.
I know.
Wow, look
Dude,
at
my
his
PF.
PA.
I mean, it's
PA
just
is higher too.
Yeah.
That's
well,
crazy.
no, his PA is
Yeah, his
higher.
PA is higher. Yeah,
Yeah, which oh yeah, I see
a
what
lot
you're
of
saying.
close games, right?
Yep.
Crazy. All right, so the 4 seed will either be Green Bay. Let's see, Green Bay can win the division with a win or a Detroit loss. So that's Bill and Casey.
Yeah, I believe
Huh.
that's Casey.
So this is blowing my mind. Keep going.
Detroit can only win the division with a win and a Green Bay loss, as Green Bay holds the common game tiebreaker by 1 game.
Oof.
Yeah.
So Green Bay wins.
Detroit
the division
has to win, yeah, and has to hope that Green Bay loses. Because if they tie, Green Bay gets it.
So this is what's blowing my mind. Does this mean? Okay, keep going.
Detroit plays the Ravens. That's pretty much a guaranteed win. And Bill plays the Steelers, which is a tough game. So that week is
So he's got a shot.
yeah.
And then we have the 5th seed as being JW or Justin.
Good job, Justin. It's been a long time coming, dude. Brought this team to relevance. Well done.
And
So-
then Jason, JW, or Justin can either be the 5th or 6th seed. The 6th seed can also be New Orleans. So Roy can also make the 6th seed.
Yeah, he can only make it if Atlanta and Washington both lose.
Both lose, right?
So how do I didn't think I was making the playoffs. It didn't look like.
You can't miss.
Yeah,
You're 11-5. You can't miss.
Oh,
What an idiot!
You have the tiebreaker
My God, this guy's doing so much
over the
whining.
Saints.
My team sucks.
And I make
You're
any
locked into
moves
playoffs.
Yep, 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 yep.
huh. No, I always thought this was a good team. It's a good team. I am starting either Aiden O'Connell or Gardner Minshew. Oh wait, I also have Ritter. But I like this team.
Yeah, I just dropped.
You know, I got Baker.
Yeah, I got Geno Smith. I have Trey Lance.
I tried to get Geno Smith from you, Kyle, and you
What'd
pretty
you
much
say?
shut me
I
down.
forget what you sent.
Yeah.
I would
But
consider.
that is
Huh.
that
Okay.
is the playoff picture for GA.
Well, that was a high
Maybe.
note. So I'm making it in 2 leagues.
Okay.
Okay. Well, makes it a little more palatable.
Yeah.
I'm only competing in 3 of them. It is
My
pretty
mouth
sad
just
that I'm not
perpetually
making it
tastes
in
like
the NFL.
vomit.
What?
My mouth perpetually tastes like vomit.
What? Oh, and
All right, so
God, I
we have no more
tasted
leagues to
that.
talk about.
All right,
Wow.
what do we got?
I've been waiting for.
SF2.
SF2.
This is
All right.
hot. Jamar
Wow.
Chase and a 25 first from the Titans for J. Jettis and Tyler Lockett. Wow. I don't really know what side I like more.
Well, hold on one sec. Hey,
Win
Zach.
now.
Hey, Zach, I'll pay for the art. I don't mind doing that, as long as it's not fucking thousands of dollars or something. Even if it
Zach,
was,
tell
I
him
guess.
it's twice what it is, and then pocket the extra.
It's $500.
But if we get all the leagues to look like somewhat like a variation of 32, this SF2, I mean, this is gross, right? We need to
It's
liven
clean.
this.
Minimalist.
Oh, dude, well, I have ideas. But let's find out what the cost is,
Some more
and
girls in here.
we could do that. Could be an off-season project. But
All right.
sorry, keep going. I apologize.
The Titans are fighting for the 5th seed, and the Broncos are out. For
Right,
context,
he's rebuild. Yeah.
Did
So-
you guys like the chase and a first for Jefferson?
Why is he making
yeah, I
that
don't really know
trade?
what the motivation is here. I think the Broncos win here, just based on where the Titans are. Because if the Titans were
Okay, would
Oh, never mind.
regardless of salary and contract years, would you pay
Chase.
Chasen or first for Jefferson?
No.
no,
Because that's
No,
what
the
this
salaries
trade
are-
is.
yeah,
The salaries are very different.
this makes more sense if, say, like the Titans were already in the playoffs and like they needed an upgrade from Chase this year. Then it makes a little more sense, but
JJ's
right.
only $58.
it's a weird.
Yeah, Chase
58
is
and,
70.
and Chase is
What was
that
Chase?
was
70, right?
yeah.
Chase
So I
is
mean that is a
70.
big
So
difference.
it's a salary move. And
I
Tyler
don't know
Lockett.
if Brian's
Well,
in here.
So that's
but
the
Brian-
premium. That's the premium because you're cutting 22 cap.
Yeah,
12.
Yeah.
You're cutting 12.
but they did.
Sorry, yeah, 12.
This
But I would-
trade happened
I would take-
earlier.
Jefferson at 58.
This trade
Yeah.
did
Oh,
happen
100%.
earlier in the season. Reverse. They traded back.
Mm.
What?
Really?
Did they really?
Oh, Brian, what was your trade? I guess we can look it up. Brian is here.
Fine.
I didn't
So
realize that.
Joe said,
You're
I
allowed
thought
to.
JJ would play this week, and I knew my week 13 was a win. I like JJ going for much more than Chase. I think
Oh.
Joe's a big fat liar. How do you like him much more? Joseph Navarro.
I mean,
Navarro?
everybody probably has.
Navari.
I have Justin Jefferson ahead of Chase this year, but I think it's kind of just a wash in the future.
Yeah, it's right here.
So what was it?
Is that even
Oh.
allowed?
What the hell?
You rented him to put him on your IR.
I
and then you
mean,
traded him
Can you
back.
say it out? Can you say it out loud?
Rashad White, Justin Jefferson, Tyler Lockett for Tyjae Spears, Jamar Chase, Zay Jones,
And
Okay.
Josh Palmer.
and Josh Palmer, and whatever.
Okay. So
Okay.
Nothing.
Waiver.
Ancillary. Huh.
Ancillary's a good word.
Very suspicious.
No, not
Brian,
suspicious.
Brian still made out good, I think, in both those.
Well, Brian, and he's
Brian,
he's punting.
Brian got Tyjae Spears, Zay Jones, and Josh Palmer for a 25 first.
Oh, sure.
Very suspicious. Actually, I would take Tyjae Spears.
And he
Tyjae
gave up
Spears.
Rashad White.
You take
Yeah.
Tajay Spears over the later first?
No, he
oh,
got-
Fun trade.
I would consider doing the first for Tyjae Spears. I would not consider doing Rashad White and a first for Tyjae Spears.
He got Tyjae Spears, Zay Jones, and Josh Palmer for Rashad White in a 25 first.
Yeah,
I'd rather have White in the first.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
But I
Hey,
also
Rashad
really
White
love
might be
Tyjae Spears.
okay. I didn't think he was much
Weird.
of anything.
I don't know
but-
that I've seen that. I've almost done that in a couple leagues where like I realized like, oh, I need to move this guy, and then I'm like, oh wait, I traded that guy.
I've seen it before. Like
It's kind of weird.
it was much later, and I mean, no one would want to give up first and Chase to get JJ back. Like
Yeah.
if it was a more like just a swap of JJ and Chase, that would raise some flags.
But 70 and
Swap
58.
them and then swap them back.
Yeah, but
Remember
70 and 58. If I'm talking about if they just traded straight up, that's a red flag, especially
Oh,
with the
sure.
salaries.
Yeah.
I don't actually mean it's suspicious. I'm just kind of joking around.
We know, Brian, that you
Brian
have
traded,
no
yeah.
guys.
But our eyes are on you now.
Joe, we're just kicking Joe out of all the leagues, guys.
Yeah, in one
This
league,
is how he
hasn't
got
traded
second
all.
in every league that won.
He doesn't make the playoffs, and he doesn't. We're just taking him out of the playoffs in all the leagues this year.
I will go in his place.
No, whoever's supposed to play him just gets a bye that week,
At least
Good
give
You
me
always
trade, guys.
get
and then
advantage
I
first, yeah.
pocket the extra cash.
Oh,
You
it's
don't say
that
anyway.
good.
You pocket extra cash every year, anyhow.
No, I
Jake's
don't.
not even watching live anymore.
Well said, though.
He didn't
Damn it,
believe me.
Jake.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I
Alright.
doubt it. I'll catch the recording.
Okay,
Let's
So-
see the picture.
All right, real quick. AFC.
Mhm.
Cleveland is first seed with a win or a loss by LA, which is Ash. I believe the Browns are Adrian. No, Browns are not
Yeah.
Adrian.
Yes, I am.
In this league?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm NFC. Ah, it's fine. All right. If LA wins and the Browns lose, LA gets first seed because they have the tiebreaker. Yeah.
Question mark?
Second seed is the reverse. Third is Houston, just because they're up 2 games. What do you want from me? They're
Just
up 2 games.
all you have to
Scratch
do
a
is
little.
read the notes that
I'm-
you so
it's
a
eloquently
little bit.
wrote.
Chicken scratch. I can't even read it.
Show it's
Chicken
tight.
scratch is typed out.
Oh,
Show,
Discord.
show is same time every week. Just a little prep. That's all we want.
Pittsburgh cannot win their division, but they are locked into fourth. And then fifth is messy. Fifth could be basically anyone. Ravens win if the Titans and the Chiefs lose. Chiefs win and in. Titans win and the Chiefs lose, I believe it is. Jacksonville
So hard to follow.
can get it too if they all lose. And then
All right.
Zach, so your
let's see,
DM.
one more scenario. I think the Bills, the Colts, and definitely the Raiders all suck. And the
Dude, did you guys know that I've locked up the 101? I don't know
Yes,
if
you
have I told you?
What's your team?
Get
Are you the
over it,
Raiders?
dude.
Very
by a
fun.
lot.
Are you the
I'm
Raiders?
very, very happy.
What a
Are you the
terrible
Raiders?
team.
Yeah.
Are you the
Mission
Raiders?
accomplished.
Oh, I got an offer in SF2.
Were there any trades in this league? We just looked at those. Never mind. I'm
No.
stupid.
Were there ever?
That one's on me.
Dumbass.
It's like we
My
look at
bad.
SF2
Is this
and
right?
so
What
dumb.
Joe's saying, Zachy? I think Casey and I might have to go to Strength of Victory if Van pulls
hold
the
on.
upset.
Who's
Well, not if he wins. Right?
All right.
Could be. Could be. Anyway, other side.
Yeah, other side.
Not if Casey wins, right? Or if Van
It comes
pulls
down to
upset.
common games between KC and Tennessee. Strength of victory is not it is the next step.
Mm-hmm.
So no, it doesn't come down to strength of victory.
All right. In first place in the NFC, the Chicago Bears. Just kidding. It's not.
It's not.
It's the Rams. The Rams are first seed. Chicago is a guaranteed second seed. Third seed is spicy. Depends on who wins that division. I hope that the Saints win.
It's
For
not
all that
record.
have
I
not been
think you're
listening,
confused about
Zach
record.
is the Saints.
4 and 5 is just a shit show. It could be the Packers. It could be Can it be the Lions?
No.
Sure.
No, can't be the Lions.
Okay.
I
Can't
guess.
be the Lions. I don't think it's the Lions. Seahawks are interesting. Cardinals are interesting. I think that's it.
That's it.
Oh, and I guess the Saints or whoever loses the South. Something.
Can we get some
Only-
cliff notes?
Winning.
There's only two wild cards, so it's not coming.
Kyle.
Mine is more entertaining than your guys. You guys, I fall asleep over that.
We don't
You're
even
not-
know.
You're
what-
just saying words.
you
So
know,
I
I don't
totally
even-
missed.
I don't even
You
know
hope
what you
when I
did.
lose? Is that what
Tennis-
you're saying?
This is Kyle.
No,
Night, Joe.
Win,
See
upset
you later, brother.
over Browns. That's it.
It's more just I want to see Tyler do better than Jason in a league.
Dude, Zach, what happened this year?
What do you mean? What happened?
He had a bunch
Like,
of
what
injuries.
changed? How'd you get so much better this year? Just
I've
came
always
together?
been good. I've always been good at NFL and 32,
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
and I've been.
GA went sideways. JB, I don't even know what happened to JB. You've always had a good
Great.
team.
No, I
They're making trades.
Trades have been
drafted
plenty.
my startup draft in both those leagues was atrocious,
Yeah, that's true.
and I was rebuilding for the next 3 or 4 years or whatever it was. And this year, I said, "This is the time. I'm going to flip the switch. I'm going to go out and get some guys and make some big trades and get my quarterbacks."
This year, Zach would have given so much shit to 3 years ago, Zach, for
Yes.
keeping that team untraded and really kind of stagnant. You
Yeah.
did what it took. That was sexy.
Yeah.
You did a great job just doing what it takes. That was
Nice.
and then the couple of those trades in GA this year too, big ones. I remember you DMing whoever you traded for. Who'd you get? Hurts and
And GA, Hurts, Kelsey, and Barkley.
early on, right?
That was before the season.
Yeah. You hit up Jake like in chat saying something like, I need boom.
No,
And
he
then
said these guys are all for sale, and I said let's do this now. Let's get it done. And I didn't want anyone else coming in and taking a player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that was really good.
And
And then
league,
SF2, you drafted really well.
yeah, and not well enough.
Why? What's your record now? What? You're
I'm
going
9-7.
He's
okay?
9-7. He's the Saints.
Oh,
I'm
9-7.
I'm either going to win a division or I am out of the playoffs.
That division is
Oh,
fairly
okay.
weak too. Just saying.
Oh, I
I'm gonna-
see, Tyler.
I'm gonna
Oh,
play.
okay.
I'm gonna play you or Tyler in the first round of the playoffs. I think I have an easier game than Renee
What do you mean you're gonna play me or
Yeah.
Tyler?
because I'm the 2
Oh,
seed,
because you're the 2 seed.
and Renee will have to play either Green Bay, Seattle, or Cardinals, and all those teams are better than Carolina and the Saints. So I have an easier. You know, I mean, anything can happen, but
Yeah.
the 2 seed's actually a nice spot to be for this league this year.
That happens a lot. It's several past seasons. Like,
Because you
where
get like a bad
I've been the 1 seed,
for
and the 6 seed wins or whatever, I get reseeded, and I play the 6 seed, and that happens to be the only team that would have beat me that week.
Because it's more common for there to be multiple good teams in a division than only one.
Yeah, and so you have a dud team somewhere in there who won their division because their division wasn't very good, not because their team was amazing, and they end up getting a higher seed, and those wild card teams are like grinding, and they're just behind the really, really good teams. They don't.
Yeah, if this wasn't mirroring the NFL, I would say we'd put up a vote to change that where it's reseeded. But I understand totally why it's like this, and I don't disagree with it. On
Well, it only gets reseeded in
16 team leagues.
16 team leagues.
yeah.
I'm absolutely not smart enough to follow you guys.
Yeah.
Well, it
But
doesn't
we
matter
got-
because you're 1 in
we got-
15, so you're not making it anyways.
We got through everything in an hour and 15.
I wouldn't have known any of this if I was leading the division in every league or conference. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
That's because you don't pay attention. You don't watch football.
No,
You
no,
just-
no.
you
we're
just- you
talking
just
about
listen-
Jay, it's not me.
You just listen to people on podcasts, and you draft those players that they like.
Fantasy
and-
footballers know
I
what they're
do
talking about.
I do watch a lot of game film though. You can go on YouTube and you can see the entire game in about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'll have that on during work.
So
It's
many
probably-
Whatever game you want to see.
Probably about 60 minutes, actually.
Well, it goes by pretty quick. So it feels
Well,
quick, whatever it is. And
Four
it's
50-minute quarters. It's awesome.
no, but it doesn't even have all that. I mean, it's
They probably
No, because
skip
when
it.
you have
and you're
running,
right.
It just goes right to
Right.
the snap.
60
it goes
minutes,
from
the
snap
math
to
does
snap.
work
So
out.
when the clock's running in those
Right.
15 minutes,
You're not. It's not showing. It is probably closer
Math-
to 40 because it's not showing
Math
you.
works out to 60
Thought
minutes.
you were
You're right.
smart right up until
But
you weren't.
Zach's correct. It goes snap. You could so
It
that's how
actually
you
does go
get
snap to snap.
it does.
Like-
True.
Like
But you
commentators
can see
talk about anything.
you can catch all the games you want quick just in the background. So
is it
I
the
do watch
L22?
games, I'm not even sure what
Do
it
you go
is. I
you
just
don't go to a channel. You just look it up.
No, I'm saying,
look up the
are you
game.
watching the L22 or are you just watching the game?
just the game.
Like a national broadcast type game?
Yeah, national
Okay.
broadcast.
What's the all 22?
You know, it's like the film that the NFL players have. It shows all 22 players
Yeah.
from like above.
Oh no, I've never seen that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Is that the sky
That's
cam?
all
I haven't seen
I,
that.
I would love to watch games like that. I wish they had an alternate.
Well, when they do that sky cam, it's close. It's close. It's not
Mm.
the same because it's so zoomed
Or
in.
give me the Madden view at the
Um,
very least. The Madden view would be so nice.
You can subscribe for all 22, but you just can't watch it live.
Yes, I wish I could watch it live that way. That's why I love
It
when
might
I'm
get
at
old,
an
though.
actual game. I want to sit in the upper level. I prefer to sit in the club level because that's still high enough. Unless I get free
With-
tickets, I'll
You're a
never
golf
buy a
pro, go
ticket
get
to the
one.
lower level.
Yeah.
Dude, right at the entrance, right where the tunnel is. That's a nice little
You,
spot.
you can't see shit on the field.
Yeah.
You-
Especially in
But,
the
so
NFL.
my company gave me a ticket to the AFC Championship game.
What?
Wow.
The
you
first
were
one we
for?
had against the Patriots.
When was that? Oh,
And it was corner, lower level, like 15 rows back. I got a ticket for my wife way up top. She just came down and sat with me.
Oh, dope.
I couldn't see anything. I like half the time I didn't know what was going on. I had to go look up at the jumbotron to see what's going on.
Yeah, those are tough seats.
So give me upper level all day long, every day, in between the 40s. That's where I sit.
I like watching it in my living room. I'm not even a fan
I
of.
do like watching it in my living room.
I agree
Me
with both
too.
of you. I think like upper levels, middle of the field is my favorite spot. I like lower too, but the middle of the field is required. I can't sit in the corner or anything like that.
The one game I went to, I was like middle, down by an end zone, looking down the sideline, and that was I liked it.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can see, like, I don't know, you can just see stuff develop in a different way. It's probably because I've never watched football that way before. I was like, oh shoot, like you
The
can see
novelty
it a lot
of it
more. Yeah.
is nice. I like being able to sit on my own toilet when I pee.
That being at home.
I like to sit on toilets when I pee.
I sell almost every game. I think we go to 2 or 3 games plus the playoffs because it's just exhausting going
You
to a
just slang
game.
your other tickets, or you give them to friends or something.
I sell them. Just sell them.
And then you miss the whole second half games because you're driving and waiting, stuck in
It
traffic.
depends because the past several years we're getting the later games. So I tailgate. I got a connection to tailgate and Budweiser tailgate, and they always have a big like TV screen thing there that they always show the games prior while we're tailgating. So I at least get to watch those games when we're late. Now 12 o'clock games, you do miss the first half of the second games, but it's an all day.
Well, you can go on YouTube and watch any game. It's like 40 minutes.
So I like it every once in a while just because it's fun. The atmosphere is great, but I can't do it every week or 10 times a year. It's a lot.
Red Zone is just so nice to watch.
Oh,
It is. It's so nice.
it's
I can't
too
believe
good.
people, Sunday ticket is so expensive, and you can just get Red Zone. It's like almost.
I don't know
the
how
same
you
thing.
guys watch games though. It's like it takes so much time, and it's like, well, it just kind of f's off my whole day. 3 hours, 2.5 hours.
Sunday is football. That's it.
Yeah.
6 hours. Yeah.
And Red Zone
Football
makes
is
it a lot
an hour.
easier because then you're watching every
Commercials.
game.
I'll throw like Red Zone on if the Niners aren't playing, and like I'll do other stuff. I won't sit there and just watch
much.
Red Zone.
You guys don't hang out with your family?
No,
My wife
why?
watches football.
My wife watches football with me.
Yeah.
My wife watches football too. My kids aren't trying to watch
girlfriend watches
football all day.
She actually she did it for the first time this past week. She called OPI before the refs did, and I was so proud.
Oh my god, so hard.
My kids play video games and other things. They don't.
Yeah, I guess your kids are a little
If
older.
I had
Well, a
kids,
lot
they wouldn't
older.
want to hang out with me anyway. So.
Yeah, it's true. You're a bum.
Dude, you're gonna want to
I
hang
am.
out with your kids. They're fun.
No, my
You know what
kids
they
want
would
to hang
do?
with me.
They would smash that
They
Concord
will. You're a
just so
kid.
they can put it back
They're gonna-
together.
You're gonna be a hoot. What'd you say, Cal?
Bad boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's not a lot of space on that desk, is there?
No.
Huh. Well, right on, dudes. Anything else, Zach? Thanks for putting that together, man. That was Zach's full breakdown. We did nothing but speak the truth.
Yeah, good work, Zach.
Yeah.
Let's see what
Thanks.
comes to fruition.
It was
Um,
3.5, 4 hours of my life this morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
that's good. Were you in the?
Football,
Oh no, you
baby.
work from home. That's
I
good.
work from home.
Well, right on, guys. We will see you in Discord last week before the playoffs. Good luck to everybody. Hope it works out well. That's it.
guys.
Later on.